The Davis and Davis Show is intended for maturish audiences with a questionable sense of humor. The opinions expressed are those of Davis and Davis, but even they don't always agree with themselves. Side effects may include uncontrollable laughter, eye-rolling, and sudden urges to fact-check. Listener discretion is advised, especially if you're easily offended, related to either Davis or operating heavy machinery. Proceed with caution, or better yet, snacks.
Welcome to the law firm of Davis and Davis. We're not a real law firm.
Go ahead, grab a beer, a glass of wine, sit back and listen.
Welcome to the Davis and Davis Show, davisanddavisshow.com, and the davisanddavisshow.com for all your merchandising needs. Now let me introduce to you your hosts for the show, Scott and Burke Davis.
Hold on to your nutsacks, people. It's the all-new
Davis and Davis Show.
drop whatever the hell you're doing and grab your friends, grab your family, hell, grab your pets, and sit them the hell down to listen to the... Hold on to your valuables, people. It's the all-new
Davis and Davis Show.
drop whatever the heck you're doing and grab your friends, grab your family, heck, grab your pets, and sit them the heck down to listen to the most adrenaline-filled kick-butt podcast in the world. Bust open that liquor cabinet, grab the most expensive stuff that you have, pour it in a pint glass, and chug that stuff down. The new Davis and Davis Show is about to
Melt your face off.
Due to public outrage, we at the Davis and Davis Show are starting a new kinda gentler format. So prepare yourselves. It is the all-new Davis and Davis Show. Halt whatever you are currently involved with. Encourage your friends, family, and even your family pets that you treat like your own children, and persuade them to hearken to our show, the most professional, calming, and mollifying podcast that money can buy. We humbly suggest that a beverage of your choice be imbibed whilst enjoying our oral interludes. The new Davis and Davis Show promises an electrifying experience so profound it will leave you utterly enraptured. Hey, it's the Davis and Davis Show. It's a podcast. Yeah, really exciting. We talk about stuff and other stuff. You can drink or not. You can listen or not. Whatever. The good news is no one has ever accused us of being professional. We don't promise if you will like it or not. We don't care. You might like it or not. Davis and Davis Show podcast.
Welcome back.
Hi, everybody.
It's a fabulous day here at the
Sure.
Davis and Davis Show. Kinder, gentler.
It was not a kinder, gentler dated rest. We got some snow.
Did you now?
Yeah.
Only a little. It wasn't a lot.
It was a decent amount, man. And then there was ice on. So I get a text after I got to work. Bob's like, "Yeah, Miata's sliding around on 224 on ice. I'm turning back." Now, coming from south, it wasn't as bad, but the further north I got, the worse it got. And it was, we were doing 45 on the expressway most of the way there. And
Where were you going?
to work.
Oh,
I work today. I have this thing called a job.
I don't know what that is.
That's why I'm explaining it to you.
What does
But-
that entail doing?
I have to go from home to the place that I work and sit around and pretend like I work. And the city of Green has gone circle crazy. They love roundabouts.
They love the roundabouts there.
Ooh, wee.
Uh,
And the one on Maslin and 619, I'm going around at 5 miles an hour. Now the last part of it's off camber. I'm creeping along and I'm still sliding around. I'm like, oh, just go that way, please. And I made it. And I got brand spanking new tires on the front of my car.
Are they snow tires?
No, they're just Goodyear all season something or other. Is that?
So they're not snow tires.
No, I don't have snow tires anymore. I'm kind of sad.
I love snow tires. I love
I
the
do
sound they
too.
make. The something wrong with the car? No,
No.
no.
Oh my God.
So what you drinking?
Actually, I'm a little shy on ginger ale, so I'm having Diet or Pepsi Zero and Evan Williams.
This Jack and Coke.
Yeah, basically.
I drinking since 3 o'clock this afternoon. Wine and ginger ale.
Oh, good.
Beautiful, Kenny.
Oh, you're going to be pretty skippy by the end of this show.
So do you have anything else that you don't
Like
go
to
into too
talk
much
ab-
detail? We have another show.
Oh, I know. That's it for me.
So
Copy.
we had Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I cooked, of course. I told you I was going to brine the turkey in that Kinders or Kindreds.
Yeah, Kinder. Yeah.
Stuff. And it turned out good. I mean, it was very heavy with sage, and
Yeah.
you know, I dig that. I dig that. I made stuffing this year with cranberries in it. And
How was it?
I don't think I'm a cranberry fan.
Not in stuffing per se.
You know, you just have that flavor of stuffing that's all that you've always had over and over and
Yeah.
and then you throw something tart like
And semi-sweet. Yeah, no.
yeah, it didn't work for me. I won't do it again next year. 25 fucking pound turkey.
Whew.
At this rate, I'll have turkey left over by the time we're up in Put in Bay. Maybe I'll bring some up.
So we had Thursday. I was off. And it was literally just Nancy and I we had turkey, we had stuffing, we had mashed potatoes, gravy.
Isn't that sad?
That was it. But then Saturday, well, because Mac and Zach had come down.
Yeah, but
They
where was
had-
Sam?
She had to work. Mac and Zach were down, but they had Thanksgiving at his parents' house. But Saturday, Mac made dinner for all of us, and Sam was able to come down. So the five of us had a big meal on Saturday that she cooked, and she had these like pork medallions that were stuffed with like mushrooms and some green stuff, and she had these little tiny fucking potatoes. I'd never seen them so damn small. They were like the size of regular marbles, and roasted those and green beans. It was all of it was really, really good, and a homemade pumpkin pie. She actually made the crust this year. She had never made a crust before.
I finished off one whole pumpkin pie myself. Yeah, I get. Ooh, fuck. All right.
A little over the leftovers at this point, though.
Well,
So,
so there you go. Fabulous.
got another 49 minutes to talk about. Gonna pin you up there. You
Well, there's
Now you're up.
There's a lot going on, according to our list.
Let's see, 7:10. What you drinking? Oh, okay. We're a little ahead of schedule. Sorry.
It's okay because there's a lot to talk about with this race.
Qatar. Good God.
But I'm going to leave it to you. You're the lead. You're the man in charge.
Alrighty. Let's talk about Qatar.
Interesting race weekend.
Yes. Interesting track.
Very interesting track. Very high speeds.
Yeah, what was it? 12, 13, and 14
are... 12, 13, and 14, they really don't slow down. They diamond that entire, both or all three corners. So...
And they're doing like 180 through most of those corners.
Yeah. Which...
led to Pirelli mandating...
Doing some stuff, man.
Yeah,
doing
Pirelli mandated only 25 laps on a set of tires.
Yeah, didn't matter which compound it was. No. Mainly because it was the sidewall that was giving out.
Yeah. So this was a 57 lap race. So everybody had to pit at a minimum of 2 times. So if you got 25 in the first, 25 in the second, you still had to pit for the last 7 laps.
Unless you're
okay.
Unless you're
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Lasting Moments with Lance Stroll.
You pompous, stuck-up, snot-nosed, English, giant, twerp, scumbag, fuckface, dickhead, asshole!
Geez, do we have to?
I figured I'd get that out of the way here before we even get into practice anything. Because
you're gonna have some bearing in there somewhere.
I think he got the record for the most pit stops in a race.
So anyway, practice 1. Hard tires. Lots of complaints about bad steering. Lots of sparks coming from many, many cars. The curbs on this track, I heard they ground them down, but they're still really high and bumpy because you could hear when they were going around corners, you could hear this. Damn. Lewis went off course. Norris went off course. A few cars came in for adjustments around the 34-minute mark. Most were boxing.
We had a sprint race.
No, we haven't got there yet. We're talking about B1.
Oh,
practice 1.
Oh. You know, that was just comical.
Yeah. The Benny Hill theme should have been playing during that practice. It was bad. The top cars were running around 1 minute, 23 seconds. Stroll went off. There's a shocker. On
Nikita Mazepin too.
Yeah. 14-minute mark. Most of them boxed. Came out on softs. Norris was running a 1.20. And the results after that were Piastri ran the 1.20, 0.924. Norris was behind him by 0.058. Alonso, Sainz, Hadjar, and Verstappen in that order.
Yeah, after practice 1, I sat back and said the McLarens are going to do great in this race. They look good. Max did not look good. He was complaining about porpoising the entire time, which I can
see it on that track. Yeah.
Oh no, I just got a very bad message that says my internet is unstable.
Oh, I hate unstable internet. Shall we do the thing now?
Hang on. I'm down in the hundreds right now. Like 100s. Oh, I hit 236. It's coming back. We'll be fine.
Okay. This is fine.
Fine. Yeah, practice was fun.
Yeah. Then we had these sprint qualifiers. So SQ1, everybody's on mediums. Verstappen, Alonso, Piastri, Norris, and Sainz came in at the top of that first section. Hamilton was knocked out. Verstappen kind of screwed Norris out of a lap. I can't remember what that was all about. Then we had second qualifying. This was Norris, Piastri, Verstappen, Russell, and Tsunoda. Lando and Nico both off into the gravel during this qualifying. Kimi was showing P11, but Hadjar had a lap deleted, and Kimi was up to P10. So he was still in the hunt. And then we were at the top 10 for qualifying 3. Everyone's on softs. Verstappen was doing a great lap, but he went off track, so that got deleted. With 1 lap left, it was Piastri, Norris, Russell, Leclerc, and Albon. Norris is stuck behind Albon, picking up dirty air. Okay. Russell is P1 for about 1.5 seconds. And then the final was Piastri with a 1.20. Russell, Norris, Alonso, Tsunoda beat Verstappen, which is like, it's not supposed to happen. Verstappen, Antonelli, Sainz, Leclerc, and Albon. So I think it was the next day was the sprint race.
Yes.
So right off the rip, didn't I get a lot of notes on this one because this was happening during work and I wasn't able to watch a ton of it.
I could give you the notes. They left the grid and nothing changed.
No, Verstappen was up 2 places right off the get-go.
Oh, that's just okay. That Lando Norris sucks at starting races. I don't know what it is. He will get passed by 3 cars every fucking race.
Well, I think he's gun shy from what was it, the Dutch Grand Prix that he caused he knocked out both him and Piastri got knocked out by Norris, and then wasn't it the Texas race that he caused an incident?
Yeah.
I think he's just gun shy of all the shit going down at that first corner. He's getting better.
You know, it's you're not going to win a championship unless you're willing to bullet that thing into a corner.
No, you're not going to win if you knock everybody else off course and your car's out either.
That's true. That is true. But look at Max Verstappen.
Oh, I know, man. He's aggressive from he knows that first lap, that first corner, all the magic's going to happen there.
4 weeks ago, you and I were sitting here saying Verstappen's out of it. He's too far back. He's too far back. Aggressive driving wins championships.
Yeah. So that all ended with Norris coming in first. No, sorry, Piastri coming in first. Russell coming in second. Norris, Verstappen, Tsunoda, Antonelli, Alonso, Sainz, Hadjar, and Albon, which changed the points just a little bit in favor of Piastri.
Brought him up 2 points.
Yeah, I'm like, because he's Australian and the underdog, I'm kind of rooting for him now. Like I was rooting for Norris, and like I don't know.
I don't know. I was a Lewis Hamilton fan up until he started all the woke stuff. Then I moved to Max Verstappen. I'm still a Max Verstappen fan.
Oh yeah,
but he every time he becomes a little whiner, I switch to McLaren.
Every time he's on track, this car is shit. I cannot drive this car. You need to fix.
You don't hear a thing when he's winning.
Yeah. He's in second place. He's bitching up a storm. Yeah. So on to
qualifying, which was
Q1.
Wow.
Q1. Lots of cars off track. Spin, spin,
wow.
spin, 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 spin. Spin, 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 spin.
And the snippiness of Hamilton on the radio was just there is no love at Ferrari right now.
No, there is not. So I didn't get a lot of info. So Russell came in first, Norris came in second, Piastri came in third, Verstappen, and then Sainz. So out of the qualifying, Gasly's out, Tsunoda, Ocon, Hamilton's out. Hamilton didn't even make it out of qualifying one. Stroll, oddly enough, Colapinto, they're all out.
Hamilton, my favorite moment of this weekend was he was sneaking into the track through a back entrance so that nobody could talk to him. That's just reminds me of Kimi Räikkönen. Kimi Räikkönen, if he got into a wreck, this was like his second to last year that he was in. He was just done. He was done, and so he'd wreck, and you're supposed to go to the pit and get interviewed. Well, the race is run, and all of a sudden in the background, you see Kimi's helicopter going up in the air and taking off. It's like lap 4.
Was that the one that, or no, that wasn't him that Monaco dropped him off on his boat? Remember the video we were watching? Was that him?
Was that Kimi?
I don't know.
I don't know if it was Kimi or Alonso. I can't, because Alonso used to do little stuff like that too. When he was at Renault, he was they just kept giving him shit cars and he was
Renault.
he was with Renault when he did the camera thing where the car fucking just die. The motor dies, so he goes up to the camera operator and
starts operating the camera.
Go ahead.
Yeah. It's like I might as well do something productive. Oh my god! So
qualifying was
Q2. Piastri pulled down a 1.19, which is an amazing on that.
Qualifying wasn't as bitchy as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
The cars that were at the bottom were the cars that I was totally expecting to be at the bottom.
Except for Lewis. Lewis usually makes it to 2.
I had a feeling after all the media bullshit and Vassar having to get in front of the camera and go, no, everything's fine. We fixed everything. Everything's great. We all love each other.
Right. Q2. So Piastri's first, Norris, Verstappen, Antonelli, Russell, Alonso, Sainz, Gasly, Leclerc, and Hadjar. So that's your going on to Q3. Somebody got plastic wrapped around their tire.
It's the
wrapper for the tire.
No, they used decals on the floors. And when he went to pull out, the tire grabbed onto the decal and ripped it off of the floor.
Oh, God. It was funny as hell because he's like driving out and it's like there's plastic on my tire. There's plastic on your tire. Okay, that makes sense. Norris is in first with 5 minutes to go. And then Piastri posts the best time. So Piastri, Norris, Verstappen, your usual subjects. Russell, Antonelli, little Kimi Antonelli. I'm rooting for this kid. I love this kid. Man. Hadjar, Sainz, Alonso, Gasly, Leclerc is in 10. That's not bad. Hulkenberg, Lawson, Bierman, Bortoletto, Albon, Tsunoda, Ocon, Hamilton, Stroll in 19, and Colapinto in 20. The usual suspects at the very bottom there.
Yeah. Watching qualifying and watching the sprint race made me realize that this was gonna ultimately be a boring race. nobody really could pass without causing major damage
Or disruption, yeah.
in either of those races. So, I mean, once everything calmed down in the sprint race, things didn't move anymore.
Right, yeah.
And in qualifying, everyone had their set pace, and it didn't really change from Q3 to Q2 to Q1. So I was getting nervous for this race. But anyways, carry on.
So what happens at turn number 1 in the race? Verstappen passes Norris. He's gun shy, man.
I don't know. Is that it?
I think.
I don't know if it's that or if he's so worried about wheel spin that he doesn't get a strong enough.
Yeah, it could be. So this race is going to be all about pit stops because you got to have 2, right? So lap 7 of a 57 lap race, Hulkenberg hits and he is out. Was it Gasly that hit him? Because Gasly blew out a tire, I think.
Qatar. Man, I think it was.
So anyway, Hulkenberg's completely out. Gasly blew out a tire. He's got to limp back into the thing and box. The safety car comes out. Every single car goes in to get new tires because it's lap 7. We'll do because under a safety car you lose about 16 seconds of time, as opposed to doing during the race having to pit, you lose about 26 seconds. So every single car comes in except for the McLarens. The quote of the day is, they have lost all their flexibility for the rest of the race.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't, and the guys are like, well, it wouldn't be fair to bring in just one and not the other. Okay. Okay.
Don't.
You could have asked the guys if they wanted to come in, but you didn't. You just said, no, stay out. You'll be fine.
Do not talk to me about what's fair after the shit that you pulled through this year.
I know, right?
Let both teams make their own. Each team has their own strategist.
Each driver.
Yeah. So let them make their own decisions. They want to pit, let them pit. Don't make a decision for the whole fucking team.
Yeah.
Let them race.
So racing goes on. Not much happens. Piastri boxes at lap 24, Norris at lap 25. At that point, it's like Verstappen, Sainz, Antonelli, Piastri, and Norris is the running crew at the top. Lap 30, Piastri passes Antonelli. All the cars have got to pit at lap 32, and I mean all of them. And at this point, I can kind of understand McLaren going, if every single car has to pit at the same time, shit could go down in a really bad way. You could have crashes in the pit lane, whatever. But I don't know how they did it. There was not a single incident. There were some close calls, but nobody got hit. It was really well executed and kind of amazing because each team had to grab both cars.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, man. So now we're all back out on the track. We got Piastri, we got Norris, Verstappen, Sainz, Antonelli, and Ocon. At lap 37, Norris actually went off course for a second. He was worried about damage. Bierman picks up a 10-second penalty, and I can't remember. I think it was, is it lap 10 that had that weird cutoff road that everybody was like going out of bounds on that weird cutoff road? And
number 87. Car 87, release in an unsafe condition.
Oh, he went off track and came back on, and he really shouldn't have where he was. I think that was it.
No, I I do believe this was the pit
stop.
Let me see. 10-second, stop and go penalty. The stewards reviewed the left wheel was not attached to the car during the pit stop, and the car was released and moved such that the rear of the car was at the end point of the pit box.
Oh, that's right. He had that long pit stop because, yeah.
Yep. So
anyway, the Bierman ain't going to do nothing.
Good old Bierman.
Yeah. So Piastri pits. 2 laps later, Norris pits. Bierman just retires. He's like, I might as well save my. I can't do anything better than last with the penalty. I'm going to just save my engine and my car for the next race.
Yeah, he left lap 41.
Something like that. Yeah. Russell goes off course, and he gets a black flag for track limits. Maybe that's the turn 10 that I was thinking about.
Who was that?
Russell.
What's where is Russell? Right there. George Russell. Car 63. Okay. I don't have any notes for him.
Yeah.
So he
went off course. He went off course at least 3 times.
Oh, okay. That's right. But he didn't get a deleted time because, but he came close.
Yeah. One more and he would have gotten a penalty. Yeah. At this point, it's running with Verstappen in first, Piastri, Carlos Sainz, and Antonelli. I'm trying to figure that out. Norris is chasing Antonelli. Piastri's 14 seconds away from Verstappen in lap 47. And remember, they lost 10 seconds because they didn't pit with the rest of the group. So he would have been 4 seconds away from Verstappen at that point if they had done like everybody else did. Lap 51, Stroll pits for something, and I don't think he came back on, but I cannot remember. Carlos Sainz says there's some error with the car in the right-hand corners. Lap 56, Hajar gets a puncture, and on the very last lap, Antonelli goes too wide into it. His tires were done, or he just aired or whatever, went too far into a corner. Norris slips past him to get into P4. And at the flag, it's Verstappen, Piastri, Carlos Sainz, Norris, and Antonelli. And I don't remember the story about Sainz. Did his dad place at that rate? Was it the second time Sainz podiumed at that track, or his dad podiumed at that track years ago? Or there was some story behind it. I can't remember, and I apologize.
I do not remember off the top of my head. It could have been his dad. His dad did race.
Yeah, I think there was something about his dad would have been proud, blah, blah, blah. So I think his dad podiumed at that race years ago. He podiumed, and it's been a while since Sainz got a podium.
He's with Williams.
Yeah.
I mean, the last time he podiumed, he was with Ferrari.
So now the point standings are Lando Norris in first with 408, Max Verstappen at 396, and Oscar Piastri at 392. So, with the points being distributed 25 for first, 18 for second, 15 for third, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, blah, blah, blah. If Norris comes in third, he wins everything.
Yeah.
If Norris does something incredibly stupid and comes in eighth, Verstappen comes in first, Verstappen wins. If Piastri comes in first, I think Piastri wins. So the only way those two guys have a winning is if Norris comes in 8 or something. It's crazy.
It's well, at this point in time, Verstappen has more points than
Norris.
Than Norris. So
it's 4.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I think if Piastri wins the race, Max Verstappen has to be in third.
And Norris has to not finish.
And Norris has to not finish.
Or finish behind 8th.
And it gets even crazier because if Norris gets knocked out by a wreck in the beginning and Oscar Piastri finishes in 5th, Max Verstappen would have to be in 8th. I'm pretty sure it's 8th or 7th for what's because the points get
right
smaller
if
and
they
smaller.
tie, if they tied, Verstappen would win because he has more wins overall.
Well, right now Verstappen's in the lead, or he's ahead of Piastri. He went ahead of him this.
I'm just saying if Verstappen and Piastri tied for points, Verstappen would win because he has more podiums or more overall wins. Anyway,
driver standings right now. Lando Norris has 408, Max Verstappen has 396, and Oscar Piastri has 392. So,
yeah, if Norris gets kicked out, then it's going to be interesting. If Norris comes in 3rd, we know who's going to win.
And we're coming up to a track that that's very racy.
Wait, back up 2 seconds and put on your tinfoil hat.
Okay.
Did McLaren know that if they didn't pit in this race with all the other people, that this would put Norris in the best spot to win?
No. Zach Brown doesn't play like Zach Brown's a racer himself. He wouldn't do that. He's already won the Constructors' Championship.
But we talked about this.
Yeah.
We both think they want Norris to be the face of McLaren.
Well, I don't know if it's the lesser of two evils right now. Piastri does a bit too much bitching, and I think that's what's caused this. But do I think that Zach Brown would manipulate stuff to cause? I thought about this long and hard, and just knowing how much of a racer Zach Brown is, I don't think he'd do it.
Okay.
How about on a subconscious level?
Anyway, I digress.
I don't think he could do it.
Okay.
Watch some of the videos on Zach Brown. He's a very interesting character. He has a car collection. He has collected winning cars from just about every racing series there is.
Interesting.
Very, very interesting guy. Has a lot of money. I know he wants to make McLaren the best, but the way that shit has happened puts Max Verstappen way too close to being able to win it. And I don't think that any team subconsciously, maybe, but yeah. So what'd you think of the race?
You were right. Kind of a boring race. Impressive to watch because of how goddamn fast these guys are going, though. I mean, like scary fast into corners and stuff. And I tell you what, man, when they went off course, they kicked up so much dust. I mean, you're in a desert.
It's rocks.
Oh my God.
I mean, the lady in the
gravel
took Juan Pablo Montoya, who he was my driver for so long. He was a Williams driver. But they took him over to the rocks that line the side of the track, and they were like river rocks, but were sharp.
Oh, goody!
And
does it look like lava rocks? What?
Well, you know how river rocks have they're like rounded from the water flowing over them and all that. That's what they looked like, but when she touched the edges, they were sharp, sharp enough to puncture a tire.
Yeah.
And they were big enough piece. I mean, Martin Brundle kept saying that there were rocks all over that course by the end of the race. My analysis or my feelings of the race was that I knew it was going to be kind of a boring race. The speeds that they're going is insane, but in the end, that's also why you had, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 18 violations of people exceeding the track limits. That track is
slickery.
That track's dangerous. I mean, it's a dangerous track, and I enjoy the race, but I'm glad that they do it at night now, where it's a little bit cooler. They used to do this race during the day, and they used to have this huge, something like 10,000 flags that were stuck in the field to make a big Qatari flag.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool as shit, but because of its location, it was always hot.
Yeah, no kidding.
So could you imagine those tires with that track being 130 degrees?
Oh God!
Wow.
Like if you could get the car rolling, you could go as fast as you want around every single corner. It was just like being on super glue.
The aftermath from this race is actually, there is no aftermath.
No.
Nobody was penalized severely.
No, I don't think anybody has a penalty going into the next race.
Nope. No, I just opened up all of the infringements, and every one of them said no further action. So we're going We're going into the next race.
And is it only in 1 week?
Yeah. We're going into the next race. 1 week.
You're gonna have to get up at 3:00 in the morning to watch this damn shit.
8:00 in the morning. This is a night race. Well, it starts in sunshine.
You can watch
and
it. You can watch it live.
It ends at night. But this Yas Marina is a fabulous track.
Oh, that's right. You were showing me last week. That is a beautiful track.
Beautiful track.
Abu Dhabi.
And Alonso's boat will be in the harbor, I'm sure.
So do you get to watch this stuff live because of the package that you own?
I can. I've also got ESPN, and they play it live.
Yeah. Well, my ESPN is going to show it like practice ones at 4:30 a.m., even though they're actually doing it at 1:30 in the afternoon. Well, that's their time. Or is that our time? I don't know how this app works.
My tidbit is saying that the race is at 8:00 in the morning.
Here, wait a minute. Race
on Sunday.
Let's see. Track time is 5 p.m. according to this. Yeah,
That's
8
their
a.m. is
time.
when we get to see it. Yeah.
8 a.m. is when it runs here.
Yeah. Well, like P1 is 4:30 in the morning, our time.
Yeah, I won't be up for that.
I'll watch the YouTube shorts on that. Practice 2 is at 8 a.m. But once again, this is Friday and Saturday, and I won't get to watch qualifying live because I'll be at work.
Like I said, I have the F1 bundle, so I can go in there and start practice whenever I want. All right.
So
10 minutes left.
Yeah, not too bad. So you've seen this last racetrack. Is this gonna be a boring race, or is this going to be a fun race?
No, usually this is a fun race. There's a lot of places to pass. There's 2 DRS zones, so you have 2 DRS areas to fudge around with. You come out of that hairpin, and that one stretch is so freaking long. The second DRS zone I like a little bit better because there's a little crook in it, so you're going, and you better have the balls to keep the foot in it. Otherwise, your DRS closes and you lose it.
That's a long straight. Good Lord.
And it's
then
wide as hell, but when there's like 300 feet left, it narrows down to 2 lanes. It's fucked. It is crazy as fuck. But there's so much.
Pit lane is pretty long. I mean, that from the start finish line, that's a fairly decent long straight.
Oh yeah.
Fortunately, turn 1 is not. It's the right angle, but it's not horrible kink. But yeah, that after turn 5, man, that is a long straightaway. Then after turn 7, I mean, it's a gentle curve, so I'm sure they're going to go flat out. That's a fairly long piece too.
Well, that
so three good
gentle,
long stretches.
That gentle curve is one of the DRS zones.
Yeah.
So, and then look at the end of that. The corner at the end of it is, you better slow down quick.
It's a compound curve. It starts curving and then it makes a right-hand turn real damn quick.
Yep. It's like a chicane, but not really a chicane. All right. Looking forward to it. Next week's track is a good track for McLarens. We'll see what happens.
We know it's probably going to happen, but once again, man, we've seen these races where the top guys get knocked out right off the rip, and then it's a whole different ball game. So who knows? Well, this is not Qatar, but it is F1. Aston Martin now has a new team leader in Adrian Newey.
Yes.
And he was not a technician. What was he before this? The strategist?
He's the aerodynamicist.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
But bullshit. In other F1 news, Yuki Tsunoda has been released or will be released after the next race, and Isaac Hadger is coming in as the new driver for Red Bull.
So it'll be Verstappen and
Hadger.
You see, throughout this whole year, I've seen a bunch of news articles come up, and I've talked to you, and you're like, no, it's bullshit. No, it's bullshit. So like every time I see something like this come on, I'm like, is this for real or is this more of the bullshit? But
no,
it sounded official.
This one's for real. You go to Red Bull's website and they have a press release. So know that
are they releasing Yuki to anybody, or are they relegating him down to the Red Bull racing team?
Okay. That hasn't been decided yet.
Okay.
So we don't know. The only drivers that have been announced so far with Red Bull are the 2 drivers for their main car, not for the Racing Bulls. So we don't know who's going to be in the Racing Bulls yet. There's a lot of conjecture and talking and stuff like that, but there's also Red Bull is probably the best team as far as driver development goes.
Having a sub team is brilliant.
Well, it's
costly, but brilliant.
It costs a lot of money, but you also have to remember that they have a team in Formula 2 as well as Formula 3. So, your Formula 3 and Formula 2 is where your 18 and 16, 17 and 18-year-olds are racing, trying to get their super license.
Yeah.
And you have to have 40 points, it's 40 or 45, before your super license is activated. I think it's 40 points. Because a win in Formula 2 automatically gets you 40 points.
Nice.
So all you have to do is win one race in Formula 2 and you can move up to F1. You just better have a lot of fucking money.
Oh, and by the way, Kimi Antonelli has scored more points as a rookie, if I'm reading this right, than anybody has ever scored as a rookie in F1.
You are absolutely correct. The kid's good.
He's really good.
I
But
would
get him
not
in a
be,
better car. Get him in a better car, and he's going to be just outstanding.
Well, literally, Mercedes is a good car.
I keep forgetting they were at the top of the standings when these new cars came out originally.
What was it? Seven championships with Lewis Hamilton in a row.
Yeah.
You know, you don't become a seven-time champion. They had good cars. They've still got good cars.
Yeah. They're still.
Toto Wolff is extremely smart. Where I start to worry now, I'm starting to feel bad for George Russell, because he lived in the shadow of Lewis Hamilton until Lewis left. Then he became number one, and now he's got Kimi Antonelli, who's
nipping at his heels, beating him
most of the time, beating him.
Yeah. He's getting up there in age, isn't he?
George Russell?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of
Alonso.
Else. No, Russell. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm thinking of. Sorry.
Hey, Alonso's like 45.
Yeah. You're like,
and his wife.
He can be the father of everybody else on the track.
His wife or girlfriend, I don't know if they're married or not. She's pregnant right now.
Oh God.
He's 45. That would be like me having a kid right now. Really?
Not really.
All right, we've got to get to the other racing news. F1 started their or not F1, NASCAR started their jury trial. 2311, Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin are suing NASCAR for monopolistic.
Oh crap! I forgot all about that.
We talked about that last week.
Yes. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. They started their trial yesterday, and today, Denny Hamlin got up there, and he was the first witness. And I think the best question, they were talking to him about how much money he makes. And because it's a trial, he has to tell him. So he's like, I make $14 million a year. And they start to paint this picture of, well, you're one of the highest paid NASCAR drivers. You're getting paid what F1 drivers are. And they made these statements, and literally Denny Hamlin looks at them and goes, well, if everyone else won as much as I do, they'd probably get paid the same. It was the best fucking one line. I was like sitting there going, wow.
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 It's now he had to testify first. Otherwise, because he's an owner and a witness, they were trying to make it so that he was not allowed. Why does my jaw look like it's because of the black headphones? Okay.
Probably.
Yeah. I'm like sitting here going, that's like 4 inches out from my face.
You look like Lord Farquaad.
Ah, bitch. I have the hair now. Look. Wait.
Do you know the Muffin Man? What the hell, you hippie freak?
I said, I'm not cutting my hair until I get a job.
Ew.
So,
Sorry, we ran over.
So, the trial has started. I don't know what's going to happen. Both sides have basically said that they're going to fight until the end. That could be the end of NASCAR. No IndyCar news today, except for the fact that they're trying to force Roger Penske, who owns IndyCar, to testify in this trial as well.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah. And I don't have any news of any other series.
No other series news. Well, I'm sorry.
So in conclusion, next week is the last F1 show that we do.
Till February?
Till February. I bought Pit Road News again. I used to own it years ago. But since we're doing stuff like this, figured I might bring Pit Road News back and we'll do our F1 series show over on the Pit Road News podcast.
Interesting.
Yeah. I guess it's time.
It's time.
Gotta thank Southwind Racing, Joe's Bar, The Real Bar, and yeah, that's about it. Anything else?
7.
Say goodnight.
Good night.
This has been the Davis and Davis Show. Remember, new episodes every Tuesday and Thursday. Thanks for listening.
None? I turn now. Good luck, everybody else.